Hello everybody, my name is Overflow and I'm overflowing your mind one video at a time. Unfortunately, my good microphone is not entirely working correctly. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. It could be, maybe just something wrong with my computer. I haven't tried to reboot it or anything. But this is going to be a one-take commentary, so if I mess up, I'm just going to say, hey, I messed up. And I'll move on with my commentary. I'm actually using the PlayStation Eyes microphone right now, so we'll see how the audio quality pans out. And as you can tell, we are playing Call of Duty 2. I'm using one of the scoped rifles because I am like an awesome sniper in this game. The sniping's pretty easy. Well, I wouldn't say it's easy. I would just say that it's easier for me. Yeah. So this takes you right down to the roots of Call of Duty and what made Call of Duty Call of Duty. There's no kill streaks. There's no custom classes. You just get some guns, and you go out and you take care of business, and that's Call of Duty 2 in a nutshell. This is Tanusla. It starts with a T. I know that map. I thought it was I was gonna say Tatooine, but or whatever from Star Wars. You know that place that is all dusty. Is that right word? Okay. Anyway. So as I said, mess ups. I would probably restart the commentary then. But I wanted to get into the meat of my video for today. This weekend, I recently went away camping. Tons of fun. I went with my youth group of church. My church's youth group is what I went with. I'm 17, as some of you may know. And I go to this church in my town, and we do a bunch of different kinds of like camp trips. And now before you get too discouraged or just want to delete this video, I wanted to share something with you that I learned there, and it's not like godly preaching, but I guess you can get it from the Bible, if, if that's what you desire, But anyway, our theme for this weekend was to love out loud. Now, if you know me, you would know that I kind of don't really talk about the gameplay at all. I kind of talk about things that are personal on my heart, and I know that sometimes there's commentators that do that, but I've never seen a commentator completely devote to talking about random things while the gameplay goes on. So yeah, before I get into what I learned, I just wanted to say that the reason why I'm not playing Modern Warfare 3 or Skyrim, I'm holding the Skyrim box in my hand right now, and it's so infuriating. I bought this Xbox off of Craigslist because my old Xbox got the red rings, and I didn't want to send it into Microsoft, yada yada. They tried to mod the DVD drive, or they put in a new DVD drive. And the software version does not match the hardware version. So for all you non-technical people out there, basically the DVD drive is the wrong type for the Xbox version. It's like an older DVD drive type. So what that tells the inside of the Xbox is like, hey, someone modded me, so I'm not going to let you play because it thinks this is a backup, when it's not, because it's actually the legit copy. So that's what's going on. So I'm playing some older games. Call of Duty 2, pretty fun if I don't say so myself. But not many people playing with it. In this match, I have about 3 players. I have another game I recorded today where there was like 12 and it was 6-on-6 team deathmatch. Pretty awesome. But before I get sidetracked in the game, I wanted to share with you what I learned this weekend. So when you love someone, I've talked about this before, there's things that you don't want to do. There's things that you might not entirely like about said person, but you kind of not ignore them, but you accept them as flaws because no one's perfect. I'm pretty close, but okay, bad joke. Anyway, so no one's perfect, and you learn to accept some of the flaws. You don't forget about them because you do know that they are there, and you have to actively think in your brain, okay, this person isn't perfect, obviously. So I'm just going to have to accept them for who they are because I love that person. Now, this whole thing of loving out loud, you can think to yourself, oh, I love that person. You could say, you know what, I love you. But it's not going to mean anything without actions. It's not going to mean anything without sincerity, and it's not going to mean anything unless you do things that kind of proves your love in a sense. You can't see me right now, but I'm doing air quotes because I don't think you should have to prove that you love to anyone. I think it should just be evident. A great example. I have this friend, right? Let's call her what's a good name? What's a good name? Rebecca. Let's just call her Rebecca, okay? And Rebecca, I know, loves it when like people touch her feet. Okay? Actually, no, that's a bad example. What's the other thing that she does? Oh yeah, she likes encouragement, like words, I guess. And I don't really like encouragement that much. I mean, like, it's good to hear, and I love hearing it, but it doesn't like mean a lot to me. There's different types of love languages. Mine is touch. So if someone wants to love me, they show me their love by giving me a hug, or like, I don't know, rubbing my shoulder, I guess is the word. Ooh, text message. Okay. Oh, I was just distracted there. What was I talking about? Okay. So yeah, Rebecca, she didn't like to be touched at all, and it was almost like the opposite effect of love if I touched her, and that was hard for me. But what I learned is that I can do other things to show my love to her, and you have to be aware of that. For example, she loved encouragement, so every chance I had, I would encourage her, and that would, I guess, show her love. Look at all these kills. I'm just like racking it up here, man. Boom, headshot, even though that was a grenade right then. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so this idea of loving out loud is something that is kind of absent from today's culture. We're all about feeling, we're all about emotion. We're not about choosing to love someone. We're not the type of people who, if they don't feel like they love someone, that they'll actually love them. And I think that's a problem, because when you're married, right, you're not gonna feel like you love your spouse your entire life, but you wake up in the morning and you think to yourself, I love this person, and I'm going to show my love in such a way that will benefit them. And I think that is, I don't know, I think it's something very important for people to learn. And I don't even know where I'm going for that. So what was I going to talk about now? Oh yeah, the future of my channel, I guess. I'll come back to this love thing after I have more thoughts. But the future of this, I don't know, I was going to say network, but that's the wrong word, it's just me. Basically, I've seen a bunch of commentators, and they're really good, My favorite is Woody's Gamertag, and the others are just as good, but Woody has a type of, I don't know, like an essence about him. Like, you just know that he's a pretty cool guy without even needing to meet him. And, that's something that I envy, and I wish I had that. But he talks about some pretty personal things on his channel, and that really inspired me to do that on this. At first, I wanted to do a bunch, just Modern Warfare 3 commentary, and that's it. But things have happened where I enjoy talking about personal things to no one. Because I don't know how many people are going to watch this video, but it really helps me to put things into words, and it really helps me to bring out my soul into these videos. And I hope you guys are along for the ride. If you want to, you can follow me on Twitter. You can do all that kind of good stuff. Subscribe here if you want. It's completely free. I don't know. That's kind of funny that before I was subscribed to Woody's Gamertag, he'd always have a little annotation that says, you can subscribe to me, it's completely free. And I was like, if this person is on YouTube, why would they not know that subscriptions are free? I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that, it's subscription, and all that. But, so if you want to subscribe to me, if you are new to YouTube, you get into this community better if you subscribe to me. Basically what that means is it'll send you emails about once every 2 weeks, and it'll tell you which subscriptions have released new content. So if I create a new video, that you will get an email saying, hey look, I made a new video, would you like to watch? And the people and the other people you subscribe to, that'll also happen. So the people who are subscribed to me now will get a message when this video is updated, and they can constantly keep in contact. I just like to throw out some questions there. And so the question of the day for today is, what is love? Now, I don't want you to say, baby, don't hurt me, no mo. Okay, that was bad. But I don't want any of that troll stuff. So basically, what is your definition of love? If you can put love into one word, what would it be? Just give me your definition of what love is. And if you'd like, you can ask me a question, and I'll put it in my question and answer video. Just go ahead and give a little comment on this one. As an update to my giveaway video, the giveaway item is still here. It's sitting right on my desk. I have not reached 100 subscriptions yet, but I would just like to give another shout out to Noxious115. He tweeted me first and mentioned me. So you go on Twitter, you type in @bedcarrot, I think it is. Yeah, bedcarrot. @bedcarrot. I'll put a little linky-doo in the description. I'm not sure what my username is at this moment. But if you want to mention me, you can get one of those prizes. I'll give that to the first 5 people who mentioned me. So I'm getting nearish to the end of this commentary, guys. I would just like to say thanks for listening, and I appreciate it that you took the time to watch this video. Alright, now back to the love thing real quick. Just remember that you need to love out loud, and there's a big difference between loving out loud and loving internally when you think you're living out loud. And you have to be really aware of what people like. Just to touch upon it further, even if you don't like it, there's going to be things that you don't want to do, and you're just going to have to because you love that person. So if you take anything away from this, just remember that. So the question is, what is your definition of love? And I'll see you next time, everyone.